Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Chrissy here. Welcome if you're new, you know what to do. Click the subscribe button down below so you can join the squad. Come on in, bring it on in, all of that. So we're just getting ready and getting started with this moisturized face, and I like to go in with the Fenty Beauty primer, and I will be using this NARS foundation. I am in the shade 𝘽𝙪𝙨𝙨 if anybody want to use me for a reference, but I like this foundation. Like I told y'all, it works really good, especially when it's like cold season for me. And then yeah, you can also go like, I can also go like a shade darker, but I like a brighter tone highlight when I go with darker foundations. But this one I feel like is really good. I love the consistency of it and all of that. I will be using this Tarte concealer. Now this is a really bright concealer. When I want a bright highlight, I go with this. This is not like a natural shade. This is more of a brighter tone, but for the most part I can blend it out and tone it down and make it look my color or go with what I'm trying to do here. And so yeah, we are going to be using the Maybelline concealer, and this is like a deep brown concealer, but it's kind of more of like a, I don't know, kind of like my skin tone, my normal skin tone, so it blends out well with that concealer that I use from Tarte. And so gotta make sure we blend all of this up. And I tried a little new technique with you know, the lift of the concealer. It gives your face like the lifted effect. So you put a little bit on the side, like where you would normally clean up your shadows, and you kind of just blend it upward like y'all saw me doing. And you know, you got to trust the process when it comes to this, baby. And I like to apply a little bit and then go in with what I need. But yeah, you guys, I'm going to talk a little bit up because my heater just came on. But for the most part, I will be going back in with that same Tarte because I want a brighter highlight. Like I just want extra coverage right there in that area. Love it, okay? And that's for what I'm going for. So I'm just going to be blending the, you know, blending it all the way up to the lids like y'all see your girl doing here. And I leave my nose contour on for a little bit, nose highlight on for a little bit. Like that's like the last thing that I blend out right before I'm starting to use the powder. And I'm just taking this brush to blend out the contour that we had did. And so it just ties in and blends in the concealer and the highlight and the contour. It just helps it all mesh together, okay? Because that's pretty much what it is, baby. All you're doing is painting your face and you just taking the colors. And me, I just feel like because I am like a caramel skin, brown skin, it kind of like some parts of my face is brighter, which is like under my cheeks, you know, the highlighted areas. I feel like those on my face are much brighter than the other parts of my face. And I try to make everything match my neck and my hands because yeah, it just flows. I go with that. Like a lot of people ask me like, how do I know how to pick my shades and everything like that. Like I have experienced a lot of makeup, so when it comes to me picking out foundations and stuff, it's kind of easy for me to pick the foundation because I didn't use so much, and I just can pretty much look at the undertone. And my undertone is kind of like a golden undertone. And so yeah, I pretty much get foundations that have like golden undertones because as y'all can tell, like my hands, they're kind of like a brighter, it kind of just matches. Like y'all can see my hands up against my foundation and stuff, and it's kind of like the same. And I go based off that because when the light hits my neck and everything like that, and the contour and all it, yeah, it all just goes together. So I use it as a reference. And I do blend down to my neck, but on this particular video I didn't go too far down on the neck, baby, because we got a white and black shirt on, and I had to do the makeup with the shirt that I'm wearing on, because if I tried to put that over my head, they do have methods that you can do, but I ain't do all that. I just put it on, tried to be as careful as possible, and then yeah, went on with the business. I'm using this 24G palette. I did go in with the Sacha Buttercup. That's like Old But Faithful, baby. Now, if you want you to have like a good yellowy snatched face, you like that yellow golden tone, that is a really good powder for that. And you just got to make sure you don't let it bake too much, or you will get some flashback. I don't care what nobody say, baby, you will get some flashback on that Sacha Buttercup if you don't know how to work with it. But you know, just practice and you'll be able to know what to do and what not to do. But however, it is a really good powder, and it's like one of them Old But Faithful girlies. Y'all already know if you have been doing makeup for like some years and you just know about the Sacha Buttercup, y'all already know. But I would like to go in with this 24G palette from Morphe, and I like to use it because it has highlights, contour colors for me, and it also has blush colors. So you can really use this for pretty much the face, okay? You can even do some eyeshadow, and I will be using this palette to do my eyeshadow today. But I use this shade here at the top, and I'm just going to be using it as a highlighter because it's kind of like a shimmery gold color, but it's not too much. And then, of course, I like to take my foundation brush. I don't put nothing on the brush. Like, once I already blended in my foundation, like y'all see me doing now, I just go back over and just blend everything out. I don't have to add no more foundation to blend it out. No. Now, I'm going to be doing my lips, and then I'm just going to be taking this Ruby Kisses liner, and I don't know the shade. It's just like a black. It's kind of like a dark brown liner. And then I'm just going to be taking this lippy from, I think, Ruby Kisses as well. And so I'm going to be going in with this NYX, blending that out. This is the butter gloss, and I like their butter glosses. I actually like a lot of their glosses because the consistency and how it feels on the lips, and it lasts for a good time. Okay, it lasts for a long time. So I'm using the base color. Y'all saw me show y'all. I'm going to be taking that base brown color. It might look like it's not much on there because it's kind of just like a, you know, transition color coming in type thing for you to be able to smooth and blend. And I pretty much like to stay with, like, you know, when I'm trying to do soft looks, I kind of like to stay with the soft back tone color, whatever, neutral transition color. And so it kind of looked more like my skin tone. And so yeah, after that, I'm just putting that pop of pink up on the lids, and then making sure I go back in with that same shade and blending everything. Now, you can go back into your shadows and blend it. You know, it's not like a foundation brush where you just don't add no foundation. And then, you know, it's kind of not like that. You can go back in with the colors and blend it out like that. You can go back in when it comes to eyeshadows. Well, I do, because I like to get the most pigmentation. I like to go over, make sure I blend everything out. And so right now it might look sped up, but baby, this look is actually pretty quick to do. Really don't take that long to do this kind of type of look, because you ain't really doing no really detailed shadow look. You're kind of doing something really soft, even though it's color, and it's really not that much. And of course, I like a dark edge. I just like it to be smoky on the edges, so I go in with that dark brown, and then I just blend it out again with the transition shade. Really simple and easy. And then we're getting into these brows. I've been using the e.l.f. brow pencil for some years now, and you could do a soft brow with this. You can also do a dark brow with this. Like, you can do a really dramatic brow. It just all depends on you. Today we're doing a very natural brow. Put a little bit on there, blend it out, get it as dark, you know, to the consistency that I would like. And then I just went ahead and blended it out. I'm going to be using a CoverGirl concealer and making sure I, you know, sharpen it up at the bottom. It is kind of like a lighter concealer, and I also do like this because it has like a golden tone. I think this is in the shade golden, but it has like a golden tone to, you know, give me like that brighter highlight type effect as well. I like to use this concealer like when I'm doing my highlight and contour as well. And I'm taking this shade 12 from Juvia's Place Concealers, and I'm going to be doing the outline at the top of the brows because that's more of like my natural skin tone. So you just pretty much making everything blend together. I'm going to be using my beauty blender that I use to add the powder and blend out the concealers with. This is what I'm going to be using today. And yeah, pretty simple look, you guys. And I just like the way everything turned out to look. And that's, yeah, we love it. Going in with the Monica spray, as y'all already know, fanning that out. Now, I left my fan in my car. I believe it's in the car, and I need to really get that because, yeah. And so, do my little dance. And I am going in with the mascara. This is from Maybelline, y'all. It's the Gray Lash Mascara. It's really good. I actually love this mascara because it's one of the mascaras that don't make my eyes water up. But yeah, I'm adding in my moles back because I have like some moles that stand out on your girl face, and this is like one of them that does. And so I like to go ahead and put that back in there. Going in with the Diamond Milk from Fenty, make that lips pop even more. And I will be taking Classy from the Vidal lashes. Make sure you guys go ahead and check them out because they so freaking good. And yeah, putting those on. And y'all, this is a complete look, actually. Like, we really ain't do too much, but we really got into some things real quick. Make sure you go ahead and check out my other social platforms so you can see how your girl really styled up this whole look. And I actually did this for my daughter's birthday. Y'all already saw the haul. If you didn't, make sure you check my last video. Yeah, but till then, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support and the love, and I was rocking with your girl, and I'll see you guys in the next video.